Work has been absolutely brutal this past week. Actually, for the past, I would say like 2-3 weeks. Just felt incredibly overwhelmed. It's just been, so it's not even that the work's been tough, but it's just, there's a lot of change. Yeah, work's been really tough. And the first thing that I let slip is my house. It's actually something I'm really quite sad about. I see people online with all their beautiful homes. It's so clean and tidy. I cannot keep up with keeping my house tidy. Like, it's something I've struggled with it, I think, ever since I started working. I just find it so difficult. Like, literally the first thing to go if I'm having a busy week is, my flat. So like, my room that I'm sitting in is an absolute tip. I'm actually too embarrassed to show you it. Like, it is that bad. But I'll show you like my table to give you an inkling. It's like this times 10 to cover the whole room. So let me show you. You see, it's just like pure chaos. It's just chaotic energy, and that's the whole room. So I'm gonna do a bit of a Sunday reset where I get my act together and tidy up my flat. And I just want to have like a chilled day. So like, I'm seeing my sister later. So like, I mentioned in my last video that I got my Switch. So we're gonna play Mario Kart together later, just to bring me some joy and to like fight off those Sunday scaries. I'm not going to be too hard on myself. Things slip. You can't do everything all at once, but you can like reset and do what you can when you can. So I'm not going to be hard on myself. Life happens. Work happens. It's how you react that matters. A little pep talk to myself. But I'm going to have a Sunday reset. I don't normally wear foundation also on a Sunday, but I bought a new primer. And you would have seen my other video where my sister came to work with me. We stopped at Boots and never heard or tried this primer before, so I'll see how it works. I want to test it before I go to work. Don't want to be shining and scaring my co-workers. But first stop is I'm going to wash my clothes. Laundry is not my favourite task, so I try and do it as infrequently as possible, which means every 2 to 3 weeks I have to do probably 2 loads of lights and darks. Always start with dark because most of my clothes are black, so it's the easiest. I am guilty of eating in my bedroom, especially on weekdays. It's just easier to eat and then fall straight asleep, which is quite sad, but my reality sometimes. So it's taking them from my bedroom to the kitchen and washing them up. Now onto the dreaded bedroom. There's no rhyme or reason to my approach when it comes to tidying up. I do seem to have a lot of shoes just out all the time. So I started with picking up my shoes and then putting away things that were like easy to pick up. Then it's onto my bed, which seems to be just a dumping ground for all the riffraff and things that I pull out of my bag. And also cleaning, this bit, nightmare. My goal with my bedroom is not perfection. I want it to be usable and accessible. I'm not going for a perfect aesthetic look. I would rather I be able to grab the things I need as I need them than have them all put away and looking shiny and clean. Like, I live in this space and I want it to be productive for the way I live. Also, with this bag, I am like a hoarder when it comes to like keeping bags. I don't need it. So like, here's me like absolutely battling as to whether I should keep it or not, but I did decide to throw it away. But just generally tidied with some music in the background to keep me company. I spotted my water, so there's always time for a hydration break, absolutely. Then it was on to spreading my clothes that I washed. I always need to make sure I keep on top of this because my clothes readily and often stay in the washing machine for hours and hours on end, but today was a back-to-back washing day, so it was essential that they were out and in as swiftly as possible so they all have time to dry. I did take multiple breaks throughout this. One of my breaks I tried out, I was like testing things on my camera. How cool is this kind of shot? I need to learn out how to like use it more, but yeah, this was my room in its somewhat final state. Then it's back to the kitchen to tidy before I clean. I think cleaning the kitchen is my favourite. It's like more therapeutic than the rest for some reason. By this time, I was well and truly needing a rest, so it was a time to go to see my sister to play some Mario Kart, but I was super proud of where I'd got to in the day. So I got back in the evening and it was time to kind of kickstart my Sunday reset with cleaning my brushes. So this was a task that's been on my to-do list for way too long, but it was very much needed. I'm doing this voiceover a week after I washed it, and using clean brushes is such a more beautiful and enjoyable experience. This is definitely my reminder to keep up with this. Like, do I make it a weekly thing? I don't wear makeup that often, so maybe every other week thing. This brush in particular, I'm washing this back, like there is so much makeup just like in the brush, so no wonder it feels different to have a clean brush. Like, look at that, wild. Yeah, definitely something I'm going to keep up with, or try to keep up with. Let me be realistic. And now it's time to wash my face, take my contacts out first, which is one of my favourite parts of the day. Like, having contacts in is actually very long. Then I wash my face quite aggressively. This is how I regularly wash it, but only now am I seeing that it's actually quite aggressive. And yeah, quite enjoy the experience. Take my time. So I really like actually washing my face for probably like 3 minutes. Well, I know 3 minutes because I've timed it. And yeah, I double wash with the same cleanser just to make sure I'm super clean before putting on my retinol and then putting on my moisturiser. Before I call it the end of the day, I wanted to have a cup of tea and a nice little treat. I'm a recovering chocoholic, so I'm trying to find treats and snacks and desserts that aren't chocolate based, and my latest obsession is this like mango yogurt with hazelnuts. I love hazelnuts, it makes me feel like it's Nutella, which it's not, but it kind of feels like it. So I have this yogurt topped with Nutella and my cup of tea. And then that's me for the evening. I put something to watch on my iPad and I enjoy my snack and tea. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you'd like this different style of video. Please subscribe and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.